I may have figured out a plan for the bed. I did try looking up wood, like lumber, to see if I could build something underneath to hold this up. There's a serious lumber shortage, and by shortage I mean there's an institution that's hoarding all the lumber. But there are some pieces, like certain sizes of pieces. I didn't find any like 2x4s or 2x2s or whatever. So this looks like a decent plan in order to like stabilize this. There's plenty of room to put stuff on top of this. Originally I planned to put like this smaller bucket on top of this, but it would have gone a little bit higher than that. But I probably won't need to do that. So I think this height would work. I guess the question I have is, am I gonna like screw through the beams into the rib? Like put a screw right here kind of thing? I might do that. Like what's gonna stabilize this is basically what I'm trying to figure out. But this is a decent plan so far. I discovered an issue with my plan for the day. What I initially wanted to do was to screw the slats into the beams and then put the mattress on top just to kind of judge the location, see if I liked it. Then I was going to measure off where these land, basically, and I was going to measure that off on the wood. I was going to buy a jigsaw, cut holes into the wood, then take these off, like just like scoot them back in and take the beams with the slats off to screw the wood in, and then replace these by just like telescoping them out back into the holes. And that is not going to work because as soon as I put the screw into these Scorva beams, the screw goes right into both sides. So this will not be able to move in and out afterwards. So once it's in, which is, I mean, good for stability. So it's less likely to fall apart. But now what I have to do is just trust that it's in the right place, measure it off, go get the jigsaw, cut the wood, screw in the wood first, and then put the beams back, putting them into the holes in the wood, and then screwing the slats into. So I basically just have to do it backwards. Sweet. Alright, let's go get this jigsaw. I was thinking of getting Reflectix, something to cover the front window on hot days and keep the fan a little cooler, but it's $34. It's a little much, no? I hope these are not the ones that I saw online, because that is not the price that I saw. Okay, this looks more like the price range I was looking at. I think that's the one. This one right here. We found what I was looking for, but well, I knew this coming into this, but it's only the tool, the battery and charger sold separately. The issue is only that I have no idea where to find this battery and charger. All right, we found the battery and the charger. It was a 2-pack. Price pretty good, so I'm really happy with this find. I just spent a bunch of money that I did not anticipate spending during this entire build, but I think it was a good move. I think it was an investment. Not only is my life going to get a lot easier having power tools of my own, but they're going to come in useful down the line. And with all the shortages, who knows if I would be able to buy them in the near future when I had originally intended. Because my plan was, throughout this build, that I was just going to borrow the tools in the house, and then eventually in the future I would buy my own, instead of just spending all at one time. But if you've seen the vlog, you've seen the tools, and they're not really in very good shape, and they were completely useless. Gonna start by taking this piece of wood, lining it up and making some calculations as to where things need to be on the bigger wood. I'm going to measure out where I need to put the holes and make some holes. So who is surprised that there's no blade included? Can I get a break, please? Part of me saw that coming because the box says tool only, but I also read the smaller print on the box, and it's a little bit misleading because it says that the charger and the battery need to be bought separately. It says nothing about the blade, so I thought, hey, if they're not saying that the blade is not in there and they're saying what's not in there, maybe the blade is actually in there. But of course the blade's not in there. So since I have to go back to the store to buy screws, I'm obviously going to buy the blade when I do that. But I already have everything set up in here to measure. And in order to drive away, I have to take all that down or it goes flying. So I'm just going to do the measurements for now. And then I'm going to take everything down, go to the store, buy the blade. Oh God. Why can't I just get a break? Why is this so difficult? One thing after another. Why? I'm getting a fishing rod. I just wanted to show you real quick that they now have luggable loos, like a, I don't know, generic luggable loo at Canadian Tire for $50. They did not have this back when I was putting my toilet together. The difference is it doesn't have a urine diverter, but if you get this, you can order the luggable, the Johnny Compost urine diverter online and install it. The weather has not been good. The weather has either been, well, actually it's been both. Extremely hot and also raining. Right now it's kind of drizzling. Still super hot, but I'm going to try at least to do something. So I was cleaning the van and I find this on the floor. I think this was the blade that came in the jigsaw package. So I bought all this stuff for nothing, really, because the saws were in the box. But I guess it's good to have extras in case, you know, in case. Yay! We did it! Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to, at the very least, I'm going to mark off where I'm cutting the holes into this board, and then hopefully I'm going to have enough time before it starts to pour to drill holes so that I can fit the jigsaw. And I did not. I had them on the complete opposite side. Yeah, gotta start over. I think the holes line up. I'm gonna take the boards back out, make sure that they line up with each other, and then make some holes. They look like they line up perfectly. Let's do this. gonna screw this in. The wood has not been screwed in yet. I just wanted to put everything in to make sure it was in the right place. And we weren't gonna have any issues. However, I'm already noticing an issue. I'm gonna show you. Basically, I'm not too sure that the screws that I have are long enough. So we're gonna try it, and if not, then I gotta go back to the store. But I really don't want to take all this stuff down just to go to the store and get more screws. Alright, I gave it a shot, and no, it is not long enough. It did not grip onto the middle part. It's too short. It's the beginning of August. I'm pretty sure this fall weather in the middle of the summer is a bad sign. We got one in. I had to drill a pilot hole with a drill bit, and then I got a different screw that was a little bit longer in. I think it's perfect. This the wood no longer has to really support any weight. It's really just decorative, essentially. So I'm not gonna put too many screws in. For some reason I couldn't get the drill bit in there, but I have gotten a couple of screws in. They're really not easy to get in because as I'm screwing it in, it's pulling the board out, like pulling the wood out. So I have to push everything towards the wall and then like unscrew it, screw it. It's just, it's a pain in the butt. I got about 3 screws in on this side, and I think I only got 2 in on that side, and there should actually be more because it's longer, but I'm having a lot of difficulty there. So forget it. Moving on. So I got these other screws that are smaller for this job over here. Just trying to place these to make sure that the distance between the beams are good, or if I should adjust it before I start screwing them in. But it is a nightmare to get these to try to stay on. Every time I pull, I don't want to touch it, but every time I like place one of the slats where it's supposed to be, all the other ones fall off. It's so annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my chances, and I'm going to screw in the first one and then go from there. It's coming along, and by coming along I mean I just spent like the last hour or so on like these 2 and that one piece, because it's so annoying. They keep falling off like that there, and I'm trying to space them out properly. So I kind of need them both on at the same time as I go so that I can space them out properly. I need a break. I'm gonna take a break, cool off, and come back. This is gonna take a while. What's that over there? What's that? Hey? What's that? Huh? What's that? I laid both of them out. They're not screwed in, but I did this to make sure that they were evenly spaced. Otherwise, I'm going to have a big problem. I just did one side, and now I'm going to go to the other side, remove that, just so I can screw in the other side of this. I just peeled back these slats so that I can access this side of the wood, because I got to screw in this side now. Almost done, I think. 6 more hours. Woo! To do is actually screw in this side as well as I go down, because I don't want to have to do this again. I don't want to put them all in place and then fold it back up just to put them all back in place. So I'm going to do both sides as I go. Go Go home. Scaring my kitties. Alright, fine, just hang out then. Alright. Okay. I got it. You don't like me. You're not the only one. Hi. Might as well make friends. Here you go. You're cute. Annoying. You're super annoying, but you're adorable. Okay. Come, you wanna hang out? Come here. You're so cute. So hopefully this works. I'm gonna take the mattress out and we're gonna find out. But first I'm gonna clean this place. We have a little teeny problem. So the mattress doesn't quite fit properly. I have two options: to put it this way or to put it the way that I originally intended, to go this way. And it's too long this way and it's too narrow this way. So that's gonna be fun. And it's way thicker than I thought it would be. If it turns out I can fit everything in the van like this, which I might be able to, because you remember the 6 inches at the end that I thought I lost because of the placement of the beams? Well, I just got that back because I just pushed the mattress all the way to the door. So that's amazing. And I can use this place here for tons of storage. So I think this is going to work out. I found these at IKEA. It was like $5 for these. They're supposedly curtains, but to me, they're obviously super cheap mosquito nets. So I want to try them. They're actually like massive here. This is a lot of material. I believe there's 2 panels in this, but I bet I will only need 1. Look at that. Does that not look like a mosquito net to you? $5 at IKEA, bruh. It's called Lil. I have not been filming what I've been doing because I'm just so incredibly sick of being here. I just want to just get through it and just get it done. So I'm going to show you now what I did. The bed is still not made, technically, but it's coming along. And what really matters is that it's up. And that also I'm going to have so much room for extra storage. I'm super excited about that. So I got the cat tree in here just to see how much space I had left, so I can figure out what I can put here. I'm going to put like a counter thingy that's going to be like where my water is, where the Berkey is, the sink and all that, the water station. I have the curtains up so that I can have some privacy and also darkness at night. I have these curtains up as well, which are a mosquito net or fly net or whatever. For now, I'm going to put a box here just so that myself and the cats can get up on the bed. 2 of them will do fine climbing up the tree for the most part, but they don't like to get up things like that, and one of them just isn't going to do it. Long term, when I have time, I'm going to build out like a bench to put here so that it'll double as like it'll be a step to get up and also a seat and also extra storage so that I can actually just hide the litter box and the fridge and the freezer, well, the cooler and the freezer. It looks weird because I did make the cozy out of the styrofoam, and I'm gonna get some fabric and put it around there so it actually looks cute and not like whatever it looks like right now. But overall, we are doing pretty well. You're so cute. You want me to get you a carrot? Okay. I'm just gonna pick up my Lucy light. You're so cute. Don't worry. Don't worry, little buddy. Oh, no. It's okay. Do as you were doing. Oh, she's so cute. Look at that. Look at that fuzzy butt. Ah, bunny.